Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video I want to talk about this news that's been going around about a Nigerian lady that she works with. Is it Glow or whatever? Anyways, she has a nice job. So this news has been going around that that she decided to end it all because as in end her life, because she had no children, she had no husband and all of that. That's why she decided to end it all. I just felt like, honestly, the story didn't add up, to be honest with you, when I heard the news at first. And then I decided to search for the news and find a reputable newspaper, and I found the Punch News, which would be one of the reputable news agents in Nigeria. And they basically said that the family said, I think it's a family, whatever, that they explained that she was actually suffering from depression and that she was actually in a relationship, that she ended it because of her depression. She preferred to be by herself. She was kind of like, she was not socializing or whatever. She kept to herself. So this thing that she does not have a husband, they have explained that she ended a relationship because of her depression. So that's why sometimes when something is in the news, I'm not in a hurry to believe this or that. I want to look a bit into it. Honestly, I felt like the story doesn't add up. Now, let me tell you guys, from what I know, I always say it's from what I know. She comes from, Folake is a Yoruba name. Her name, so she's Yoruba, right? Okay. Her last name is Yoruba as well. Abiola is Yoruba name. So as far as I know, Yoruba culture is one of those cultures, let's be honest, in Nigeria, that they're actually not as rigid as some other tribes. Like some other tribes, when it comes to having a baby out of wedlock or not being married, they're not even as, to be honest with you, they wouldn't be as bad as other tribes. Because I remember when I was living in Lagos, there were some girls that they're just pregnant, they had a baby, and that's it. And people talk, they don't frown at them as much as, for example, if my village girl will never marry, get belle. In short, that girl is almost like an abomination. Like she is seen as like a massive taboo. You get my point? So, and then when I lived in Lagos and I saw how the girl will be pregnant and have a baby, and they will even do naming ceremony as if nothing, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? So I would say, as a lady coming from a more liberal, if I can use that word, liberal side of Nigeria, I do not believe that not having a children is a problem. And people are saying childless, and when you hear, because she's childless, when you hear that, typically they use that word childless in Nigeria for when a woman is married and couldn't conceive. But I'm saying that she comes from a tribe where if she decided to have a child out of wedlock, the stigma is not that bad. I'm not saying it's not bad, they still whatever, but I'm saying it's not that bad. And on top of that, those are saying because she has no husband, she went and deleted herself or whatever. When you look at that, and then you look at the explanation that the family has given, that she was actually in a relationship, she ended it. So thank God she's not poor, because they say she has a very good job, she's in a well-paid job. Thank God she was not poor, because if she was poor, they would be like, because of poverty, she decided to end it all. At least that can be removed. She was looking for a husband to save her from poverty. She knows she was, so she has a job and she has good income. I think they say she lives in Lekki, if I'm not mistaken. That's a good part of Lagos where, the only rich people is rich people area, right? So, and I think it makes a lot of sense when they say that she was suffering from depression. It makes a lot of sense. And they said even depression is why she ended the relationship. Then it may even be that depression is why she has been single. Because people can be so depressed that they don't even enjoy being around people. They just go to their job, go home and face their business. They can just watch telly all day, whatever. They don't socialize very well. They prefer to just be in their own company and stuff like that. So if you now look at what people like Punch News is reporting, you will see that the story flying on Facebook, for example, is not really accurate, right? So a man was not the problem because she walked away from a relationship. She ended it herself. Okay, now this then brings us back to what we have been saying about mental health. We come from a culture where we still do not know, a lot of us still do not understand, how big mental health is and how important it is to look after it. Anything can damage somebody's mental health. A lot of stuff can. A lot of stuff. But unfortunately, we come from a culture where people see mental health problem as, your enemies don't catch her, you don't decrease, you don't mad. They get stigmatized, and there are people that are CEOs of mega companies and they are taking medication. They are taking antidepressants. They are taking medication for bipolar, taking medication for this or that. There are people that you would meet. They don't tell you have mental health problem. You won't even know it because it's being managed well. I've made a video which I explained. Let me tell you, just like your stomach can be sick, your liver can be sick, your colon can be sick, kidneys can be sick, the heart can be sick. You can have a toothache. The same way, the brain is also the part of the body that can be sick, like every other part of the body can be sick. So coming back to this thing about mental health. Mental health is something very, very important to look after. You know, in recent times, we've had reasons to address mental health issues several times recently. And this is another opportunity to address it. Like I said, the story flying is that, hey, because she knows her husband, because she knows born, that is what, you know, but now we're saying that she actually had a relationship, she walked away from it. And we're saying that her mental health is the reason why she was single, is the reason why she has no children. You're not trying to say. So, I wanted to come and address it because now, if that message that, oh, because she knows her husband, now make her delete herself is flying, it's going to make a lot of girls start saying, so if I don't get, it can create that mentality where people begin to see not having a husband as the problem. I've always going to say marriage is a beautiful thing. If you find the right person, it's a beautiful thing. But this message of if that eventually get past that, if you know your husband, your life will not be worth living. You may have all the money in the world, your life will not be worth living until you see your husband. And that message is already trickling in with this woman's story. But when you look at reputable newspaper like Punch News reporting that she already had mental health problems, that was even why she was not married. And then it brings the focus to where it should be, the area of looking after our mental health. There are a lot of reasons why people lose it. You know, there's a lot of stress in people's lives. You know, unfortunately, we have a culture that does not even seem to have anything to do with counseling. You know, any kind of therapy. We just carry on no matter what happens. People could lose a loved one. People can become depressed from losing someone that's close to them, by losing a father, by losing someone that's close to their family or friends. People can. So, but you will see, for example, in Western society, somebody lost a loved one. They go for therapy. They go for this. They go for counseling. They go for so many things to recover from it. But our culture is culture of carry on. Just come on the day, cry, and then you understand? We cry and then we carry on. I'm hoping that these issues that have come up about mental health will begin to give us reasons to begin to reevaluate how we deal with things that have to do with mental health, emotional traumas, and psychological stress that people go through in life. I really wanted to quickly come and share this, and hopefully I can help shift the focus from the so-called is a husband, married night cousin, to the real area of mental health and the reasons why we should take mental health seriously and to look after it. We as a society really need to begin to take the issue of mental health very, very seriously. That's my opinion about it anyways. As always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.